Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome to the Dex Versus.
This is the 10th episode, count 'em, 10 episodes of the show that we've done so far. And so it's like a fun little party time battle decision. Terrible. We decided to do Jesse versus James.
Hooray! We couldn't find their actual sprites because, of course, they're only in Pokemon Yellow in the actual games.
They don't exist in this program, but we did our best. Hopefully the title card will look a little bit better.
Right.
Yeah. So basically the like
parameters.
Yeah, like what we did was like Pokemon that they had officially.
Yeah, that they have officially had and used in
not just like borrowed,
games.
not just like had for an episode.
Mm-hmm. Like some of the more famous ones. Like everyone knows Jesse's Arbok, the Wobbuffet that followed them around for a while. She used a Viper and a Dustox in the Pokemon contests a whole bunch, and then she had Yanmega during that time too. And then Lickitung she had for a good long while before she traded it. So
yeah,
that's,
I mean, everybody remembers. Everybody remembers James's wheezing. That he like let go protect some coughing from some poachers or something, right? Everybody remembers Growly, James's Growlithe from when he was a kid. That's like at his house. Everybody remembers the Gyarados that he bought from the Magikarp salesman that saved him on the SS Anne.
And then the creepy man-eaters that tried to eat him all the time.
Yeah,
Carnivine and Victory Bell.
Well, Carnivine tried to eat him all the time.
Victory Bell ate him too.
Victory Bell, I seem to remember like he had one. And then
it would like
no. What happened was he sold it to the Magikarp salesman, who sold him a Weepinbell in return, and then that Weepinbell also evolved into a Victory Bell
and still ate him.
And then they like somehow I think like Jessie hated it, so she got rid of it, and then they like ran into each other and like got married.
That's crazy.
Anyway,
that's crazy.
Yeah, and then of course Amogus, who I hate, but I'm using out of necessity because there's not a lot of strong Pokemon here. I'm already using a frickin' Growlithe.
That's hilarious. Well, let's get into it right now.
Let's jam in. So I modified like I looked at a lot of the strategies for these Pokemon from like Smogon and stuff like that. Smogon. And so I had to kind of modify everything because I knew basically like out of a small selection who I might be fighting. So I kind of tried to like change up the strategy a little bit to make it a little bit different. But so far it's working out.
Now the Yanmega I used a one with Speed Boost because that's like a great ability for him. And right now I just use Protect to get a free Speed Boost and gain some speed up to try to see what I can do with this guy here. So let me see. What do I want to do? Gonna go for the gold here.
That was crazy.
What's that?
You just protect twice in a row?
Yeah, it happens. Not all that bad.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's not ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
Oh wow.
Yayo! Bam! Awesome. I got some pretty good Pokemon in my set, I have to say.
I have all terrible Pokemon in mine.
I don't know, man. The Gyarados is a pretty good idea.
He's like fine. He's just classic Gyarados. He's he's choiced. So, I mean, it's just like brute force right now. I'm still not gonna outspeed the Yanmega.
Bam.
Which, like, see, this is the thing about these stupid theme battles, is that I always end up with a team that's just totally unusable. Like, watch this Yanmega wipe my whole team right now.
I'm hoping that does happen.
Shouldn't use bug types against poison types.
I'm sorry.
That's why you lost this match.
No. I'm not familiar with the Yanmega, so, maybe it's me.
It's gotta be Yanmega, right?
Yanmega. It's Yanmega. You're right.
It's gotta be, right?
You're right. Okay, another great Pokemon that Jessie has in her arsenal is
God
Wobbuffet.
Damn this. This is terrible. This shouldn't happen. I hate this.
To be honest, though, I've never used a Wobbuffet before, so, like, I know that the set is pretty straightforward, but, I might not be using him very well because I don't know too much about him. So, but I liked the Wobbuffet in the anime that
it's just
like was their guy every once in a while.
It's just so rough. Safeguard does what?
It blocks all status moves.
Great.
So the Will-O-Wisp was not a good idea. Although now
and now I can't switch out either, right?
Well, I mean, right now, the bread and butter of Wobbuffet set is Mirror Coat and Counter.
Do you realize what you've done?
What?
I'm using a move that can't damage you, and the only way that you can defeat me is if you get hurt by me.
Okay, well, you know, that's why I've got a strategy.
And I can't switch out.
Well, I'm working on
this. Is gonna be a long match, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm working on this. I'm figuring it out.
Wobbuffet's crazy.
What's that?
He's such a, like, the guy who made him up was just like, he had the troll face for real in real life.
Wasn't he like, isn't he like based off of like some comedians?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the story is with Wobbuffet, and maybe we shouldn't do this and just spoil a later episode of the Dex, but it's fine. There's like one specific comedian that Wobbuffet's like based off of, that like makes that face and like sounds that weird annoying way as well. and so that's like the one thing he's based on. And so yeah, he's just like a troll. He just like exists to be a troll. They were probably like, you know what, let's just make him and just like make it super weird. You know?
That's funny.
Let's just like make him like, regardless of whether he's useful or not, like maybe let's just use him. So now, I'm in this zone where I'm trying to destroy this Arbok.
Hopefully you won't, because I've coiled, which is a pretty cool move because it does raise the attack, the defense, and the accuracy, which is kind of neat. So if you have moves that don't have perfect accuracy, then you get a boost on that, which is pretty cool.
Man, I feel like I'm like changing history right now.
What are you talking about?
Because it's like Weezing versus Arbok.
Oh, I know, they would never fight each other.
Did that ever happen in the anime?
Not that I remember. You know, I didn't watch a whole lot of it. I mean, I've watched a bunch here and there.
You've watched so much more than I have, so I mean that's that.
But yeah, it's been like a while, and so there's like big chunks that I've missed and everything. So that for that reason, there's a lot of things that I'm not quite sure on, but. One person who is notably Pokemon, who is notably absent from these both of our sets is Meowth, who's the third member of the Team Rocket.
I couldn't like allow myself to say that he was either of our Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't
gonna be like, I'm using Meowth.
He's really not. I mean, you know, and the cool thing is about Meowth, the specific Meowth in the anime, because I don't think this is going to be something we would spoil for the Dex, right?
It's fine. We can just talk about it.
Meowth in the anime, he makes the excuse every once in a while that the reason he's so bad at battling is because he used all of his like move slots to learn how to walk and talk.
He literally says move slots.
He's like, I used all my training ability to learn how to, you know, walk and talk and be like a person.
Yeah,
which
you guys,
is pretty crazy if you think about it.
We've been reading about Team Rocket all day, you guys.
I mean, think about this here. Meowth is a Pokemon that has learned how to speak English, and he's not like the subject of mass scientific like study because of this. There's so much about Pokemon we don't know.
I think there's much more amazing stuff like in the world of Pokemon.
It's insane. It's insane.
Like, isn't it true that Mewtwo and Meowth aren't the only two Pokemon that have ever been able to speak? Like, aren't there others?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Most of them are telepathic. Like Lucario was did it telepathically, and Meowth's the only one that can actually like articulate words.
What about wasn't there like a Slowking that could talk or something?
Oh, he recited a poem at least.
Yeah, like I don't remember exactly what that was, but I remember there was something about like a super weird like smart Slowking.
That's funny. But anyway, Meowth. Back to Meowth. Like, why is he not in a lab somewhere just being like, so tell us about everything about Pokemon that you can tell us?
That's cruelty to animals.
I mean, well, it's not cruelty as long as you're nice to him about it.
Why isn't he locked in a room somewhere?
Not locked. I never said locked.
All right.
But I'm saying he's insane. First of all, he like has made us realize that Pokemon training ability can be used for like other things that they could do, like for example talk to us and be like more sentient.
Yeah. And
like second of all, like he's just sorry, I got distracted and I didn't put any move in. And then I don't know, he's just I don't know. I just think he's an anomaly, and we should all respect the Meowth a little bit more. That's all I'm saying.
I really like him. I'm not saying I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just you know.
I get it, bro. I get it.
I just couldn't say like, oh, it's James's or oh, it's Jesse's.
Oh no, he's really not either of those.
So Carnivine is pretty horrible.
Damn.
I like lucked out, but like Carnivine has really bad base stats. So I'm just trying like this one way of using him. Normally I think you're supposed to use Swords Dance, but I was like kind of banking on sweeping with Victory Bell, and I kind of just got like messed around with that. So I'm just gonna try my best here and make the most out of this. Already asleep.
There you go, man. I had rest.
All right.
And I still have it, in fact. So basically my team that I'm working with today, it's got some cool guys and it's got some really bad guys, as you can probably see. I'm not going to go ahead and like spoil everything about it, but I have a Dustox coming up, and it was super hilarious because I haven't really used a Dustox, so I don't really know how he goes.
Why did that happen?
Poison type, baby.
That's normal damage. Because I'm poison type.
Oh, I guess I'm just...
Damn, that really chapped my ass. Damn, it missed. It worked.
Oh.
My plan worked.
Golly gee. Well, that's fine.
Man, this is like the struggle for me all the time, because it's always just like me trying to like make the most out of a terrible situation.
You notice that Jesse's like super into snakes?
Yeah, Jesse's into snakes and James is into like carnivorous plants.
Yeah, man.
Oh god. Everything
Flamethrower on the Seviper. Can you imagine Seviper with like a huge flame? That's crazy. Anyway, I think what I was saying was about the Dustox is that I haven't used one, so I was looking up strategies, and basically the one that I found on Smogon was like, sorry that you're using a Dustox.
Gosh, it has shed skin. Okay, sorry. Go on.
It was like, sorry that you're using a Dustox. Like, really, anything can counter it. It's a bad Pokemon. Sorry that you're using it. And I was just like, well, that's really cool. So if you like are a huge fan of Dustox and you have a great strategy, please like share it with the world, because
this is just an utter disaster. I am just getting my butt handed to me right now.
Hey, but you still have your trusted friend Growly.
Growly, my buddy. Alright, Growly. Here we go.
Ooh, and my Seviper's choice, so right now I either Flamethrower you, which is not going to be a great call, or get on out of here.
Alright. Here we go.
Can he pull it out? I have to say, Alex, if you pull this out right now and win with this little guy, I will be so impressed.
There's no need to even get excited about that. This guy's stats are so bad.
I mean, he's a not fully evolved Pokemon, and in all reality, like, if we wanted to keep this a fair fight, we probably could have balanced out the levels of the Pokemon a little bit better. And there's Wobbuffet, being Wobbuffet.
That just hurts me that even needs to go up on the scoreboard.
Well, come on.
That's just a horrible defeat.
To be honest, I did have quite the advantage with Jesse preferring poison types and James preferring kind of grass types. And with Speed Boost and Mega, that was pretty...
That was brutal. I tried my best, you guys. I made like maybe 1 or 2 fatal mistakes up at the top. But I didn't know. I didn't know that she was going to base her thing around Yan Mega.
Hey, you tried your breast.
I tried my breast.
Oh my gosh, we have to edit that out.
We can't edit it out.
Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed.
Okay.
You tried your best, you have no regrets. Isn't that what the Nugget Bridge Team Rocket guys say?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
They're really a chill crime team.
So I'm gaining now. Am I tied?
Are you tied?
Am I tied?
Is it 5-5?
It could be.
It might be 5-5.
If it's 5-5 right now, yes. If it's still 4-5, like, okay, that's fine. But
no, it's 5-5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's 5-5.
Great.
So yeah, that was a bummer. Hey, on Wednesday, we had a delightful stream.
Oh
about
yeah,
the
it was fun.
Coral leaks. It was just the tops. So if you want to come and see what kind of Pokemon news there is this next week, we'll be there on Wednesday next week.
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Los Angeles time.
Yeah, nice and clean. PST, PDT. What is it now?
Oh.
PDT? PST. One of them is the daylight savings version. It might be that one.
We may need to know this for the future.
I don't. It's not gonna bother me.
I mean, my phone's always gonna say the right time.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a world! What a world! Well,
right.
we kind of got sidetracked, but thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. We'll see you at the live stream, and you guys are all awesome.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.